Chris Grosser once said that opportunities do not just happen, you create them. And today we need to remind ourselves of this quote and its meaning for us. A proactive and assertive approach is really needed today in order to make the most of the opportunities that are presented to us. Okay, the energy will encourage us to take the initiative, to trust our instincts, pursue our goals with determination. So instead of waiting for favorable circumstances to arise, and instead of waiting until all of our ducks are in a row, we are reminded that we have the power to shape our own destiny through decisive action and unwavering commitment. We're being called upon to embrace the dynamic energy, to navigate the challenges, seize the opportunities with confidence and conviction. So sit back, relax, and join me as we embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We will gain an understanding of how to embrace this energy, utilize this energy, and move forward today and every day. So hi, I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you for being here. Thank you for all the positive, loving support you send me each and every day. You guys absolutely rock. I send it right back to you. Welcome to your daily focus for April the 16th, 2024, and we will dive into the numerology. We start with the 16 energy. Now, the 16 energy is about awakenings. To see where we can, I hear bust through any kind of limitation that stands in our way, to break through the glass ceiling, to fuel ourselves with a confidence and a determination. Under a 16 energy, we will not stop at a little bit of pushback. The 16 energy awakens us to the possibilities of our tomorrow. What can be if we step in that direction? 1 + 6 is a 7. It's about standing in our truth. It's about creating harmony, beauty within our environments, perhaps our relationships as well. And if we look at the daily numerology, it'd be a 4 + a 7 + an 8. That gives us a 19 energy. And the 19 energy is ourselves. It's about our enthusiasm. It's about our vibration. It's about our vitality. It's about our dreams and our passions and doing what is necessary in order to bring them into the successes that we saw them as in our minds. 1 + 9 is a 10 energy that brings in luck, that tells us seasons are changing. New energy is upon us. 1 + 0 is a 1 energy, and that is the I am. That is the trailblazer. That is the pioneer. That is the independent. So we're not waiting for other people. Okay? Although other people are great, we need to get the ball rolling on ourselves. Maybe we'll ask people to join in as we go. But for now, we've got this. We don't need any extra help in order to take those steps. Now, if we look at the astrology for today, the sun is in Aries for a few more days. Our moon is in Leo, so we have that beautiful fire energy upon us again. And Mercury will semi-sextile Mars. So Mercury, our voice, Mars, our action. And under this transit, we may experience a heightened sense of purpose, initiative, and something's propelling us forward with this vitality, this determination. So pay attention to what's calling you, what's pulling you forward. This energy will definitely favor activities that require any kind of swift thinking, decisive action. It makes it an ideal time for any kind of manual labor, any kind of business dealings, negotiations. And with our minds sharp, our communication skills are honed, we can assert ourselves with a clarity, with a precision, effectively articulating our desires and intentions, so we can get the message across clearly. We want to foster authenticity, transparency in all of our dealings with others. We want to be truly above board. And as we harness this potent energy, we can effectively enlist the support of others, absolutely, rallying them to our cause with this conviction, with this enthusiasm. But as I said in the beginning, we don't really need the people until we actually start taking the steps ourselves. That's when we bring others into the fold. If we need other people into the fold. Maybe it's just somebody to bounce ideas off of. Maybe it's somebody to just be there and support you. We're being encouraged to trust our instincts, to act decisively on our convictions. Be confident in your ability to navigate any kind of challenge that comes your way. Seize opportunities with determination. And by embracing the forward momentum generated by Mercury's alignment with Mars, we can make significant strides towards our goals, fueled by a sense of purpose and driven by a relentless pursuit of success. Okay, let's get to the cards now. I had all those computer problems, and who tried to jump? The Two of Wands. And I just did not have enough time to do the weeklies, so I do apologize for that. Although the energy, is very similar to last week's energy. So even just listening to that video again will help you on your path, because a lot of that energy is just stuck up there, right? And we know it's stuck for the majority of this week again. So last week's video can give you some of the energy was starting to wane that I was talking about, but some of it was coming in and getting stronger. And when we pay attention to those things, we will have sure footing. Okay, let's cut the cards here. Our underlying energy for today is the Hangman. The Hangman is about being in the moment, not allowing emotion to dictate us in what we need to do, and the actions, the words, maybe our observations. We need to look at where we have control in our life and where we actually need control in our life. And sometimes we can let go of some of our obligations and responsibilities, delegate them out to somebody else, so that we can free up the time, the energy, the resources to do what we need to do on our path forward. So it's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of intelligence to actually give up some of the controls in your life and put the energy back towards yourself rather than somebody else's agenda. This is being in the moment. Meditation is very helpful right now. Going within, asking ourselves some questions, contemplating a few things. We have the Two of Swords. Two of Swords is about a decision that does need to be made. So we are looking at decisions and how to go forward. And we can ask others for help with this, but we really won't get much of an answer. We're wearing a blindfold here. We really need to look within in order to find the truest of answers. We really need to have that dialogue with seemingly ourselves in order to come up with the right decision, the right approach, the right movement forward for ourselves personally at this time. It's going to take passion, it's going to take courage, and yes, there's probably a lot of emotion attached to this, so it's good that our underlying energy for the day is one that will detach us a little bit from our emotion and not let us get taken away on the roller coaster ride that it wants us to. We have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is the richest guy in the deck for the most part. We've got the Emperor, we got the Empress, we've got others in there, but as far as the kings are concerned, he is the richest in the deck. He is wise. He is, and he's grounded. He's very grounded in the tried and true, traditional, in order to grow his money, in order to grow his prosperity, in order to grow his abundance. But his crown is a living vine. So we know that we have to be innovative. We have to think outside the box. We have to make it ours in some way, in some form. And maybe that's where the challenge lies. But and then we look at the risk factor, but taking into account what we can do, our talents, our abilities. So we need to bring that up to the forefront and really acknowledge the beauty of who we are, the gifts, the talents, the unique self that we take forward with us in order to accomplish things in life, knowing that we've got this. Knowing that it's doable, even if you don't have some of the skills right now, chances are you'll be given an opportunity to learn as you grow. So it's not like you have to learn this, that, and the other thing before you can step that way. I think you can step that way and the learning will come after quite naturally. I don't think it really hinders you. The big thing right now is making those decisions, taking those risks on ourselves, believing in ourselves in some way. We have the Seven of Pentacles, so where are you putting your focus, your attention? We can want all we want, but then when we get to work, if we put our focus in another dynamic area of our life, what we had hoped for, dreamed for, is not happening. If you could almost imagine, like, we've got these little workers, okay, and we're focused this way, and we want this to happen in our life, and we start walking this path, and they're up there, and they're starting to pave the way for us, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I gotta take care of this. So you turn over here and you start putting your focus on here. Guess what? All the little workers come over to this path now to make that life easier for you. So when you end up back here again, it's like, wow, things just, it stopped. We have to kickstart this again. So this is what happens quite easily in our life. Life is busy and we get distracted quite easily. So we have to bring it to front of mind. Our goals, our dreams, our desires. We have to give it the focus and the attention it deserves in order for it to be as successful as we want. We cannot put a seed in the ground and come back 6 months later and expect a bumper crop. And we know that, right? We have to show up every day and water it, fertilize it, aerate the soil perhaps. Make sure that there's no little bugs trying to eat what is growing. You know, nothing's attacking it, nothing. We're making sure it's safe. We know it's growing. Maybe we have to stake it up a little bit in order for it to gain strength. Maybe we have to plant two together in order for it to really get the bushiness and the cross-pollination in such a certain way. So the thing is consistency of showing up for ourselves, for our dreams, for our goals. And that's very much highlighted in today's cards. Okay, we'll get an oracle card. And let me know, okay, I think I took care of the rock tumbler in the background. Oh my gosh, that was horrible. I'm so sorry. What was happening was, so I now have 2 cameras that I've got and a microphone, and I was hooking them all up, and one of the cameras had a microphone as well that I wasn't aware of, and so it was trying to go at the same time as my good mic was trying to go, and that was some kind of, play between the two. Anyways, once I figured that out, everything was good, but it did take me some I see myself with the magnifying glass walking, following the clues. Okay, we have 14, assurance. 14 is by having more by having less. Assurance. Is this something that comes from within us? That we have to, we can't wait for people to say, wow, you're doing a good job. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's for us to kind of do that to ourselves right now. Although we do have the Leo energy, so we might actually get a little deflated if nobody else is chanting it for us, okay? So remember that you are the only one that needs to show up. You need to be your only cheerleader in order to push yourself forward. You need to be the rule maker in order to push yourself forward. But let's see what the book says. And you don't need more, okay? Having more by having less. Definitely is the 14 energy and bringing in a balance. Remain steady and be assured you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. You might be seeing small signs that things, situations, and desires may be beginning to fall into place. Your focus and skills are intact. You will feel motivated in work areas, therefore you'll make good inroads of your usual work. New ways of dealing with things will occur to you, fresh perspectives may appear, and as a result, your life will move towards harmony and balance. Trust yourself. You have everything you need. And that is a big part of it, huh? Believing in ourselves, knowing that we've got this, knowing that we are capable of it. And we'll get an animal. And today our animal is strength. The lion and the lamb. How fitting is that our strength card comes in today? Well, we're not getting it as clear as we would like. Okay, well, we have the lion there and the lamb. And true strength is displayed through kindness, forgiveness, and compassion. You have tremendous personal power and courage. So know that about yourself, that you don't have to go in there with a 2x4 and start swinging it over everybody's head in order to get their attention. Okay, that it's just you being you is more than enough to capture any kind of audience towards supporting you, towards helping you master your path forward. And chances are, if we use kindness and compassion and really see the people in front of us, we will get more of a buy-in just naturally. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you.